Just leaving the gym. Good morning, everybody. I'm just leaving the gym, and figured this is a good opportunity to address some issues that are becoming hot button topics again. First and foremost, I'm gonna throw out there that I'm highly pleased with the Supreme Court's ruling today, blocking yet another one of President Obama's unlawful, unconstitutional grabs for executive power. I have plenty of friends who are immigrants. My family at some point, I'm sure, immigrated to this country. However, they gave to it, they didn't take from it. They did so legally, as have all of my friends who were born in another country and are now legally citizens of the United States. So, to just grant amnesty to anyone who has broken the law is absolutely absurd. So kudos to the Supreme Court. We will now watch President Obama do his typical whiny, crying, baby, president feckless routine that he does every time he is shot down called on his lawlessness, which ironically he campaigned against George Bush's lawlessness, correctly so, yet he has been far worse. So kudos to the Supreme Court of the United States for upholding the lower court's decisions. If someone doesn't want to be here legally, get the fuck out. It's that simple. You are leaving somewhere for a better life, then do it the right way. That's all we're asking. Give to the country, don't take from it. On to the next topic. I hear people complaining about the other potential executive order that the president wants to do. Nobody needs an assault rifle, which, by the way, is a misnomer if I've ever heard one. An assault rifle is already illegal. Has been since the 30s. Yes. An assault rifle is capable of firing multiple rounds in a burst with one pull of the trigger. That is not a legal thing for you or I to own. We would have to go through an extraordinary process of red tape and measures to obtain one. So let's drop that rhetoric right now. Okay, let's just drop it. The assault rifle that you call it, the AR-15, is a semi-automatic rifle. One pull of the trigger, one round ejected. Self-loading, semi-automatic. It is no more dangerous than a bolt-action rifle or a single-shot bolt-action for that matter. This is the part you uneducated fools don't understand. Oh, and the AR does not stand for assault rifle, it stands for Armalite, the company that manufactured and developed it. Much like the AK in AK-47 or 74 does not stand for automatic killer. It stands for Kalashnikov. I think his name was Andrei Kalashnikov, the developer of that technology. You people really need to get a friggin' education and grow a set. I'm tired of this shit. Now we have these whiny children, petulant children on the House floor conducting a sit-in because they didn't get their way. Because we don't want to allow a secret government list, who I'm sorry, even under Bush, I didn't really trust the government, to do away with due process. Now, listen, nobody here is advocating on the right. Nobody's advocating for terrorists to willingly be allowed to walk into a gun store and purchase a gun. Nobody is willingly advocating for that. If they are, they're probably a terrorist. What we're saying is due process is one of the things that separates America from everywhere else. We can't just allow that to be stripped of us. You're telling people that you're going to strip them of their rights without due process. Would it be okay if, without due process, your First Amendment rights were stripped? You are no longer allowed to pray and worship in a place of your choosing, or your freedom of speech to peacefully assemble? Would that be okay? I bet it wouldn't. How about your right to, I don't know, a fair trial? Maybe we should just strip that. See, this is the problem. Due process is one of the founding principles on America. The Bill of Rights was written very vaguely for a reason. And for you people to want to change it, take out of context what it says, it's pretty self-explanatory. No, the Bill of Rights does not mention the right to keep and bear AR-15s and AK-47s, because those technologies did not exist at the time it was written. Nor does it mention muskets and black powder rifles, because the founding fathers, unlike you libtards, were intelligent enough to know that technology would advance, as it had during their time. Now, they wanted, in order to prevent tyranny, the right of the people to keep and bear arms. And we already don't have the same weapons as the government. Let's be clear. I don't own a bazooka, nor do I want to. I don't own a full-on rocket launcher. I don't own a tank, an F-14 jet. I don't own any of those things. And I don't really want to. Nor do I believe that the founding fathers would have envisioned for me to do so. But to take away a semi-automatic rifle, which is no different than that bolt-action rifle you're completely okay with, is absolutely asinine. To limit the magazine restrictions and type of ammunition used for sport, hunting, or whatever is asinine. Criminals don't care what laws you pass. They prove it time and time again when they do that thing the criminals do. They commit crimes. I don't know another simpler way to put this. You could pass all the restrictions in the world and only the law-abiding citizens will follow them. The rest are criminals. They don't care. All your mass shootings that you love to tout about, they happen in gun-free zones. They don't happen in areas where people can defend themselves. The highest violent crime rates are in the places with the highest, strictest gun control laws. These are widely known facts. I don't understand what mental block you have. Did you take a vaccination to understanding these things? I'm not saying, and nobody is saying, that every American citizen should own a firearm. But the firearm is not the problem. The problem is mentally deficient terrorists who have ideological differences. The last 4 mass shootings in America were all carried out by Democrats, registered Democrats, and they were all carried out by extremists. By the way, murder is illegal in the United States already, so maybe we should enforce that one. I got nothing else to say. If you can't understand this video, you're not smart enough to contribute here. I'm out.